Hope and Challenges for Tribal Education. NEP 2020 in Manipur.
NEP 2020 is a transformative framework for India's education system, aiming to make learning more holistic, flexible, and multidisciplinary. It replaces the previous 1986 policy and introduces significant changes across school and higher education. NEP 2020 structure. NEP 2020 is divided into 4 major parts. School education covers foundational learning, curriculum changes, dropout rates, and teacher training. Higher education focuses on university reforms, multidisciplinary learning, and research. Other key areas includes vocational education, adult learning, and technology integration. Implementation and governance discusses funding, advisory boards, and execution strategies. NEP 2020 replaces the old 10+2 system with a new 5+3+3+4 structure. 5 years of foundational learning, 3 years of preparatory stage, 3 years of middle stage, and 4 years of secondary education. School education is structured into different classes, each serving a unique developmental and academic purpose. Here's a detailed breakdown of 5+3+3+4 structure. Foundational stage, 5 years, includes 3 years of preschool plus grades 1 and 2, focuses on play-based learning. Preparatory stage, 3 years, covers grades 3 to 5, emphasizing experiential learning. Middle stage, 3 years, includes grades 6 to 8, introducing coding, vocational training, and critical thinking. Secondary stage, 4 years, covers grades 9 to 12, offering flexibility in subject choices and multidisciplinary education. 1. Pre-primary education, nursery, kindergarten. This stage focuses on foundational skills, including basic motor skills development through play-based learning, introduction to letters, numbers, and colors, socialization and emotional growth through interaction. 2. Primary education, classes 1 to 5. Here, students build basic academic skills, literacy in numeracy, reading, writing, basic mathematics, introduction to science and social studies, moral education and social responsibility. 3. Middle school, classes 6 to 8. A transitional phase where students expand their knowledge, advance mathematics, science, and languages, development of logical thinking and analytical skills, introduction to extracurricular activities like sports and art. 4. Secondary education, classes 9 to 10. These classes prepare students for board examinations, in-depth study of core subjects like mathematics, science, social studies, career-oriented skill development, personality growth and teamwork through projects. 5. Senior secondary, classes 11 to 12. Students specialize in streams like science, focus on physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, commerce, accounts, economics, business studies, humanities, literature, history, psychology. Higher education. The higher education section of NEP 2020 introduces significant reforms aimed at transforming India's university system into a more holistic, multidisciplinary, and research-driven environment. Here are some key highlights. Institutional restructuring. Universities and colleges will be consolidated to create large, multidisciplinary institutions. Holistic and multidisciplinary learning. The policy eliminates rigid separations between disciplines, encouraging students to explore diverse subjects. Flexible curricula. Students will have multiple entry and exit points, allowing them to earn certificates, diplomas, or degrees based on their progress. National Research Foundation (NRF), a new body will be established to promote high-quality research across disciplines. Regulatory changes. The policy aims to streamline governance by replacing multiple regulatory bodies with a single Higher Education Commission of India (HECI). Equity and inclusion. Special efforts will be made to ensure access to higher education for disadvantaged groups. NEP 2020 introduces a multiple entry and exit system (MEES), which is a major shift from the traditional rigid degree structure. Flexible exit options. First year completion, certificate. Second year completion, diploma. Third year completion, bachelor's degree. Fourth year completion, bachelor's degree, honors, research. Academic Bank of Credits, ABC. Students can store their academic credits digitally in DigiLocker. If a student drops out, they can resume their studies later without losing previous credits. Benefits of MAAS: reduces dropout rates by allowing students to exit and re-enter education, encourages lifelong learning and flexibility in career choices, supports multidisciplinary education, allowing students to explore different subjects. India launched a bold new education reform in 2020, the National Education Policy, or NEP 2020. But how well is it being implemented in states like Manipur, and what does it mean for tribal villages and remote schools? While this sounds promising, implementing NEP in remote tribal regions is a major challenge. In villages, many schools lack basic infrastructure, electricity, and internet. According to reports, 65% of posts in diets, the teacher training institutions, are vacant. Over 130 government schools in Manipur are run by a single teacher. In some villages, students walk miles to reach school. How can NEP's goals be met in such conditions? Student groups like Desham have demanded immediate implementation of NEP's higher education reforms, including 4-year degree courses and digital learning. Their voices reflect a growing urgency. What do you think about NEP 2020 in Manipur? NEP 2020 offers a vision, equal, quality education for all. But in Manipur, especially in tribal and rural regions, that vision demands true support, dedicated teachers, and concrete action. Subscribe this channel for more updates.